Hey guys, we're here in Amsterdam. We are on the tail end of our Europe trip. I wanted to share with you what I eat in a day in Amsterdam. We are about to go to breakfast and we're going to a really cool place for lunch, so I'm excited to experience that and share it with you. And then we don't know yet what we're doing for dinner later, so that will be a surprise for us all. We just finished getting ready and we are going to head out to breakfast now. Hey guys, we are back in the hotel room. Basically what happened, we Ubered to breakfast. We had breakfast reservations. I had emailed them, but I had never gotten a response, and they were advertising that they had gluten-free waffles and that it was gluten-free flour, pinch of cinnamon. I was like, that must be fine. And I put all my allergies on the reservation too. It's quite hard to get an Uber here in the morning for some reason. I don't know if it's the area we're staying in. We Ubered all the way over there. I showed him my allergy card to order, and he was like, oh, the gluten-free waffle has soy and corn in it. So then we were like, oh my gosh, what do we do now? So we started looking at places. There's a place right next to our hotel and it looks like they have eggs and stuff, so I can probably just have something simple. We were struggling to get an Uber, so we just walked the 25 minutes or so back. Literally, this place is right next to our hotel. They ended up having gluten-free pancakes I could eat. I was not expecting to be able to eat that. Buckwheat pancakes, and they came with some really nice fresh fruit on them, and then I got a side of bacon and a poached egg too. We were very hungry by this point. We got a ginger shot, and you could tell it was really just fresh juiced ginger root. So that was quite nice. We had a smoothie that was literally just fresh mango and fresh passion fruit. And that is like our favorite thing when we can get that. And I had a matcha, they had almond milk. We got everything we wanted, and turns out it was right next to the hotel the whole time. And it was perfect timing too, because as soon as we sat down and started eating, a huge storm came through, like a monsoon, downpouring like crazy outside. It was good. We ended up right near the hotel so that we didn't have to walk back through all that rain. Everything worked out. In the moment, I was saying to Jimmy, it's like really frustrating in the moment when you try to be prepared, you reach out in advance, you're trying to make sure that you don't get sick or have an anaphylactic reaction. Then you get there and you just feel frustrated. You put it on the reservation, you emailed, you did all these things, you just tried your best. And at the end of the day, you have to trust that when those things happen and you get pushed to something else, that it just means that there's something better. But in the moment, I was definitely frustrated that we had to walk all that way back. It was a really good breakfast, and you never know, it might have been even better than the waffles. So you just kind of have to trust that. Yeah, and trust that thankfully we didn't get caught in the rain. Our breakfast turned out to be a lot later than we expected, because I think we got there, Jimmy, what time did we get there? Like 10:30? We have lunch at this place, Decos, at 12:30. One of my best friends went there about a month ago, and she was like, you need to go. Apparently you can like walk around their greenhouse and kind of see where they're growing all of the vegetables. We've been hearing from so many people how good it is, but I have to tell you, my appetite has not been great the past couple of days, which is not normal for me. You don't really have a choice when you go to a restaurant, and especially in Amsterdam when they do tasting menus, and there's no a la carte menu at some of these places. I'm a little sniffly definitely, and I don't know if it's from being sniffly from the allergies, but I feel like my throat is hurting like the teensiest bit. I feel not my best, and there's been a lot of food we've been encountering that is just like not stuff I would typically crave. I'm hoping for lunch we'll get some things that won't bother my stomach and that make me excited to eat, because I think it's like a 4-course lunch and we literally just ate. It's 11:39 right now, so we're gonna be eating in about an hour, and I don't know how we're gonna do that. We'll figure it out. The Euro Cup is going on right now, which is the soccer. It's been going on the entire time we've been here and before we got here. Tonight, I think it's the quarterfinals. Semifinals, and it's Netherlands versus England. We did a boat tour yesterday and he was like, make sure you know, you have some orange on. I just happened to bring this orange silk scarf, luckily. I'm wearing all black, and then I have my orange silk scarf. And Jimmy is wanting to see if we can get him an orange shirt or something, so we'll have to see if we can find something, but otherwise I've got us covered. Later tonight, I think it's at 9 p.m, we're gonna try to watch that, but we do need to pack. Our hotel room is kind of a mess. This hotel is so cute though. There's a lot of people staying here, digital nomads, if you will. because the sweet, I'll show you. Let me do a new video and I can show you guys. Okay guys, so this is a very small space, so it is quite messy right now, but we're working with what we've got. There is a stovetop, and we have been using the pot to toast or grill some of this gluten-free baguette that we got in Paris and we brought back here to Amsterdam. Let me show you the bed area. So these stairs pull out. And Jimmy is up there in like the little bed loft area. It's pretty funny. It's like, I said, it feels like being a kid and being in like a tree house or something, but it's like a bunk bed essentially. So these stairs push into the wall. I have to unhook the button. It's actually quite a cute little room. We were saying that our cat would love this because there's so many little spots where she could hide. I think it would be quite nice, like if you wanted to stay in Amsterdam for a few weeks or a month or something, this would be really cute. If you didn't want to get an apartment, there's actually a top floor that's a rooftop, super, super pretty, and it's a restaurant too. And you can work up there. This place is called Zoku. Well, I am going to rest for a little bit, drink some water, drink some tea before we need to head over to lunch, but I will take some video of it while we're there because it's supposed to be super pretty. See you later. I just fixed my hair and now we are going to lunch. Lunch at the Cost was really amazing. It was so many courses, more like 8, but I did my best to remember all the different dishes because they actually didn't have a menu, so every course was a surprise. I would highly recommend this if you're in Amsterdam. It was just such a cool experience. And then at the end, we checked out their greenhouse, we went in the garden, and we were able to see where all the food came from. So that was just really fun to hang out there.